crazy to think you guys have been around for 30 years now. Does it feel like you guys have been in business for 30 years?
No, because 30 sounds very grown up, doesn't it? And we still don't feel it. So no, it doesn't feel like 30 years. But if you look back, if I look at photos and I think, oh yeah, 30 years on.
Over that 30 years, obviously a lot has changed, whether it's the consumer, how you guys are making the products and what goes into them. I mean...
No, that hasn't changed.
Hasn't changed much?
No, you'd think maybe it would have done, but I don't think it has. The way we make it certainly hasn't changed. It's still handmade. We're just probably making it in much larger vessels now. Yeah. A bath bomb, I mean, over a year, just for Australia and Aotearoa, we would have made 1.5 million. Worldwide, around 15, 20 million. It's crazy, and they're handmade. So it's not like there's a machine churning them through. There are people layering them, putting together, layering, putting them together. I mean, it will sound a lot through this like I'm bragging, and I don't mean to, but I am very, very proud of the effort that we put in, because making cosmetics is what our passion is, and we absolutely love it. So when we're looking for our raw materials, we're not thinking, oh, what's safe synthetic, or what latest technology can we use? We're thinking, what has Mother Nature given us, and what does that do for us? Because that's what we want to be using.
Exactly. I mean, touching on some of the sustainable practices you guys use, I mean, is renewable electricity that you guys are locked into many of your stores, things like sustainable packaging. I mean, how will you balance the cost side of that when it comes to the ethical value of it?
The ethics does cost, and if somebody came in and took us over, they could make a huge difference to the profit margin, huge, and it's a fact. But we sleep very well at night, and we believe that it's important to do what you say you're doing. So yes, we could make a bigger profit, but we think we should be responsible for our packaging. So that's why we say to people, bring it back in. Bring it back in and we'll give you the money back for it, and then we'll make sure that it is dealt with responsible way. We recycled and turned into something else. And other people don't do that. So it is about taking responsibility for what you're creating.
You guys made group sales last year of £690 million, which is a massive amount. New Zealand sales alone was 68.9 million, which in itself is actually quite good in this retail environment. I mean, how have you guys been able to keep competitive with obviously that sort of wider retail downturn following COVID?
Well, it hasn't been easy, I would say. I mean, that is one of the things that's a challenge, isn't it? And so you have to work out, right, what are we going to do? How are we going to... I mean, for people who aren't on social media, we've got to love social media. Because if it wasn't for the viral nature of social media, the sales wouldn't be looking quite as great as they are.
I take it your guys' manufacturing and ingredient costs have gone up as well?
Yes, they have. And we try very hard not to pass that on, but you can only hold it for so long. So like cocoa butter, there's a severe shortage of the cocoa beans, and the cocoa butter being a commodity has gone up and down, and we have had to look at other beautiful butters to use and to juggle with it. So maybe we use more Alipe butter, but that hasn't done any harm because we're buying our butters from producers, directly from producers, and so they're benefiting because they've got that, and then hopefully the cocoa people are still doing okay because their prices have gone up. But I mean, for us, they might, or it might be the middleman that's getting the money. So for us, the way we buy is wherever possible, we go to the producer because we can get a better price for us and give them a better price than they would get from a middleman.
Touching on using different butters and changing the products itself, I mean, do you feel like that's going to be a continuing trend going forward as climate change changes the picture of what ingredients are available and what goes on?
We are seeing that all the time. So because as I said, we're out there in the field and we're meeting people, what is happening is like it's wetter, it's drier, the seasons are moving. And I think, it's going to be slowly as it moves, but at some point, you're going to start growing a different commodity altogether on your land because the one that you used to grow no longer works. And it's a true fact. It is. It's the reality of the situation.
If you were to launch Lush today from scratch with no knowledge of what had happened prior, I mean, what would you do differently about Lush?
I don't know that we'd do anything differently. I think, I think we're actually quite, because if there was something different to do, I think we would have veered into it. I think I don't know that I would do anything any differently. I really like where we are. You know, I love the people that work for us that are drawn to us because of the campaigns or because of the ethics and the activism. People are drawn in, or because they're vegans or vegetarians. And I don't think I'd want to change any of that. At the beginning, 30 years ago, we wrote a We Believe statement. And that's how we wanted our business to be. This is the rules we set ourselves for how we were going to behave and how our business was going to be. And we haven't changed it. The only thing we've done is add something which was about the freedom of movement at the time when people were being stopped moving. I mean, it's still happening, but we believe that there should be a freedom of movement, so we have that in there. But otherwise, we've managed to stick to all of that. And I don't think we'll ever take that off, because that's not who we are. No. We're very passionate about what we do and how we do it. And leaving the world lusher than we found it is sort of like capital letters in all of us. So that's what we're always looking for. Is like, how do we leave the world lusher than we found it?